My name is Gabriel Tanglao. My last name Tanglao means light, as in light a fire to blaze a trail, lighten hearts and enlighten minds. Let bright dreams of my brilliant students shine. The roots of my Filipino ancestors run deep, from the first Asian migrants in North America to Manny Pacquiao and Miss Universe, to the tribesmen that killed Magellan, to the farm workers that organized the labor movement. I am a proud public educator. And you're about to get schooled, but drop this C for compliance, H for hatred, and O for oppression. And what do you have left? The cornerstone of democracy. The stone that the builder refused is the soul of our schools. Soul means society on upward ladder. Students owning unity and love. Servants organizing underground legends. Teaching is the truest form of public service. Organizing is about power to the people. The Underground Railroad, subway, bullet train is the new pathway to freedom. Our youth, who will one day change the world, are legends of history and her story in the making. Buried in these schools is our collective soul, under the decay of corrupted politics that starve young bodies, minds, and spirits from the nourishment of truth, crushed by the weight of gold-plated charters, plundering communities of color for wealth and status. Much like the Columbus Charter, Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria, whose broken boughs were used to construct prisons for the indigenous people. Or the Middle Passage Charter, African people devoured by the belly of these hungry ships. The original school-to-prison pipeline. And how did genocide become heroism in our history books that our children consume? Toxic, like Flint, Michigan water and Monsanto seeds. And emerging from this colonial legacy, a new greed-soaked oligarchy, so slick and slimy like the BP oil spill. The race system is their weapon of mass destruction dropped on every city, town, and village where melanin makes you a target. $10.6 billion deep in budget cuts to education. Attack after-school programs. Attack arts education. Plunder so profits spill into the quenchless pockets of the wealthy. But we, the people, are still alive and breathing. Our collective heart beats soulful tones of hope and revolutionary love, rallying educators and defenders of our youth, our democracy, our truest values. So what if we started a soulful revolution? Imagine an army of educators shielded by their unions, armed with science and math, language and history, arts and music, culture and love, stood together with communities fighting for social, economic, environmental justice, peace, human rights, democracy, stood together in the voting booth and in the streets, in the school board meetings and in the state houses, in digital space and in physical space, in homes and classrooms, in our minds and in our hearts, in our spirits and deep in our soul, called out, cried out, spoke out for racial justice all day, every day. So NLC family, the question, are you ready to ignite your soul fire, to light the way for a new generation? Yes. Are you ready to ignite your soul fire to burn down this race system into the ashes of the past? Yes. Are you ready as progressive leaders, as movement builders, as power players, to commit to racial justice all day, every day? Yes. Good. Because we need you. So my name is Gabriel Tanglao. My last name Tanglao means light, as in light a fire to blaze a trail, lighten hearts and enlighten minds. Let the bright dreams of my NLC family shine. So let's end with a little solidarity clap to show some solidarity for racial justice all day, every day. Peace and love. Thank you.